Hi friends, just a quick message. If you are enjoying the content of this channel and you think you would like to take the time to support me, anything is appreciated, even $1 a month if you want to. Check out the link down below. Patron. Thank you. Namaste and enjoy your meditation.
Welcome to Corys Conscious Living. Are you ready to meditate with Cory? Make sure that you're comfortable in your bed or you're laying down and everything is just right. Your legs are comfortable, your body's comfortable. Let your arms lay out by your sides just a little bit with your hands facing up to the ceiling or down to the ground. Relax your face. Take a breath. You can lay and listen to the story with your eyes closed or your eyes open, whichever you prefer. And you can close your eyes at any time. If you start to feel sleepy and tired, feel free to roll over in your most comfortable position and let your body fall to sleep. Heidi, Cherry, and Vaya were at the park. They were playing on the playground. One of the things that they loved to do, their owners would take them sometimes to go play at the park, and they would walk all around the park and see the trees and the grass and the flowers. But then their favorite thing was the playground. Heidi liked the swings. When she went on the swings and she went back and forth and back and forth, she would imagine that she was flying through the sky, going back and forth, and she wasn't attached to the swing at all. She was just flying, doing her thing. She would close her eyes and just swing really, really high, back and forth, back and forth. Cherry and Vaya were waiting to go on the slide. They were waiting at the bottom of the slide because there was a long line of children and other animals waiting to go on the slide. There was a boy in front of Heidi and Cherry that looked about maybe 8 years old, something like that, and he was with, it looked like, his younger brother and his older brother, and they were arguing. Cherry and Vaya were stood just listening, and they were arguing about who was going to go on the slide first. It sounded like the boy in the middle, that was about 8 years old, was called Heath, and he was arguing with his older brother that he was going to go first on the slide, and his older brother said, "I'm in front of you, that means I should go first." The younger brother said, "Well, I'm the youngest and you guys always go before me, so I should go first and then it would be more fair." And the brother in the middle looked like he was getting very flustered and very angry. It came to the point where the older brother was just about to start to climb up the steps to get to the ladder, and Heath, the middle one, pushed him really, really hard, and he fell on the ground. Cherry opened her mouth and looked at Vaya, and Vaya, with big eyes, looked at Cherry. "Oh, me no like this, said Vaya. "Me no like hitting or pushing or nipping or biting, or me no like it. Me feel sad." Cherry said, "OMG, that wasn't very nice. Why did you do that? This is a hit-free zone. Didn't you know that parks were hit-free zones?" Cherry said to Heath, the middle brother. The middle brother, his face was all red and it was all screwed up, like he was still really, really upset and really frustrated and really angry at his older brother. And he just started to walk on the steps and go up the steps and then take his turn that wasn't even his turn down the slide. When he got to the bottom of the slide, Cherry said again, Like I said, this is a hit-free zone. nice that you pushed your brother like that. Heath said, I only pushed him. Anyway, he always thinks he can go first because he's older than me, and that's not fair. And like I said, I didn't hit him, I pushed him. Cherry said, pushing, hitting, biting, nipping, anything like that is classed as hitting, and hitting's not cool. Vaya said, no, me thinks hitting's for losers. Me no like hitting. Me thinks hitting's for losers, and that's not very nice to hit. This is a hit-free zone. Hit-free zone, said Cherry. In fact, the whole planet's a hit-free zone. The whole world's a hit-free zone. You don't just go around hitting people. Hitting people's not very nice. You should be able to control your emotions. The little boy got back in line and ignored Cherry and Vaya. He got back in line as if he was going to go on the slide again. This time he pushed his little brother out of the way, and as he pushed him, he punched him with his fist and pushed him out of the way even harder than he pushed his older brother. Said Cherry. Really? Honestly, just stop! Stop! You're upsetting Vaya. Vaya doesn't like it when anybody hits. And this is a hit-free zone. Stop being such a bully. Stop hitting people. Why are you doing that? Heath said to Cherry, I can do what I want, and I'm really upset, okay? So stop telling me what to do. I can do what I want. Cherry said, just calm down, take a breath. Take a breath. Just take a breath. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying that you're not supposed to hit anyone. Don't you love your brothers? Heath said, yes, I love my brothers, but sometimes I get really upset. And when I get really upset, then sometimes I can't help but just hit them, okay? I don't know why I do it. I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. Sometimes I just get so angry and so upset that I just hit them. It looked like Heath was about to cry. Vaya said, me no like you crying. Me don't want to make you cry. Me just saying hitting's for losers. And you seem like you shouldn't be a loser. You should be a nice boy. Cherry said, why'd you get so angry? Was it that you're afraid of your brothers or something? Do they hit you? Heath said, no, they don't hit me. Cherry said, so why then? Why do you feel like you should hit them? Because really, it's awful. Like, hitting's the last thing you want to do to anyone. It really is disrespectful and mean and hurtful and you're acting like a bully and a loser and all of the things that you're probably really not. I bet you're really nice when you're not angry. I bet you can be like really nice and loving and kind. Why don't you just, instead of getting so upset and so angry and just hitting, why don't you just stop yourself right before you feel like you're going to hit someone and say, I need to walk away. I need to take a breath. I need to breathe and calm down. Why don't you do something like that so that you can control your emotions and not be so aggressive? Heath said, it's really difficult in the moment when I try and just breathe. Sometimes it doesn't even work. Trying to just breathe. Sometimes I'm already that angry. Vaya said, well, sometimes when I'm angry or when I'm upset, me just walks away. Me just goes over to like my quiet place or my bed or my room or like a corner or somewhere just so I can be alone and just like calm down. Me does that. Why don't you try that? Cherry said, good idea, Vaya. That's a really good idea. Yeah, just try that. Because that might help. Like if you just take a step back, or just walk away, or just go to your room, or just... Even if you want to just run away because you're so angry, just run to your room, or run in a different room, or just go somewhere where you can be alone just for like 10 breaths or something. Try it. The whole world is a hit-free zone, Heath. Hit-free. That means we shouldn't ever, ever, ever think it's okay to hit each other. Ever. No matter how upset you are. You never hit strangers. You never hit friends. And you especially don't hit your brothers, because you're supposed to love them. Right? Heath said, right. By now he'd calmed down. And by now he was listening to Cherry and Vaya. And by now he did feel a little bit sad and ashamed of himself for hitting both of his brothers, and his brothers didn't look very happy. Heath apologized to his brothers. He said he was sorry for pushing his older brother and sorry for pushing and punching his younger brother. He said that he was just really, really mad that he felt it wasn't fair that they didn't take turns. Taking turns can be so hard and so stressful. Cherry said, it's okay. Sometimes I just want to do things all by myself, or I don't want to share something, or I don't want to take turns either. Sometimes I don't want to let Heidi have a go at anything, or Vaya. Sometimes I just want it all to myself. But you know what? That wouldn't be very nice. And that would make them sad. And I don't want to make my sisters sad because I love them. So think about it that way, Heath. Think about compromising, taking turns, doing something different when you get angry. Never, never, never hit. The whole world is a hit-free zone, right? Hit-free zone, say it. Hit-free zone, hit-free zone, Vaya said. Me, hit-free zone, hit-free zone. Heath's brothers started pushing one hand in the air. Hit-free zone! Hit-free zone! Everyone around, all the kids, hit-free zone! Hit-free zone! Got really loud and all the kids were saying it. Yay! Said Cherry. See? We all just want to play together. We all just want to get along. No one wants to be hit. Ever. Can you imagine if somebody bigger than you, or smaller than you, or meaner than you, just came up and hit you all the time? Can you imagine, Heath? That would be awful. Heath said, yes, it would be awful. You're right. He put his hand in the air and said, hit-free zone, hit-free zone. The line for the slide got back into routine, and everybody actually took turns, and the kids played really nice at the park, and the animals played really nice at the park. Heidi, Cherry and Vaya went home. On the way home, Cherry and Vaya told Heidi all about what happened with Heath and his brothers, and the whole world being a hit-free zone, and people that hit are losers and not very nice. Heidi was very proud of Cherry and Vaya. When they got home, they were all pooped because they had so much fun at the park, on the playground, taking turns, that they all snuggled in together and decided to take a very long rest. Each one of the cats closed their eyes and got comfortable and sleepy. They relaxed their little paws, all 12 of them. They relaxed their noses, all 3 of them. They relaxed their eyes, all 6 of them. They relaxed their tails, all 3 of them. They relaxed their entire bodies, started to sleep peacefully on their big, soft, fluffy cat bed. While they were sleeping, each one of them took turns thinking about their day. Cherry was wearing a cape in her dream. She was like Super Cat. Hit free zone, hit free zone. She had hit free zone on her chest. Like that was all she ever did. Go to different places all over the world, flying through the sky, finding people, not taking turns, hitting each other, biting each other, punching each other, pushing on the playground, whatever they were doing, and she would land and she would explain to them that it was a hit-free zone. The whole world was a hit-free zone. She was a superhero in her dream, and it was awesome. They dreamed and dreamed and dreamed and relaxed. Got very, very, very heavy and sleepy until the whole world just disappeared into sweet, sweet dreams.